So right now I'm preparing for Pro Day, which is the week of March 16th. Basically the NFL scouts come out and get to see me punt, and then hopefully from there I'll get like a camp invite or get signed by free agency. And yeah, that's the goal right now, is just to get signed, get my name out there, you know. It's been fun to train with Aaron. I've been doing this for like the next month up until March.
6 weeks about?
Yeah, about 6 weeks of training. And yeah, I'm super excited to get this going and get better and progress and be more consistent. So basically, I just finished up my career at Fresno State. I was there for 5 years. I walked on my first year and redshirted, and then I got to learn behind a really good punter, Garrett Swanson. And after that, there was a lot of coaching changes, lots of ups and downs, but somehow it all worked out. I ended up getting put on scholarship after my second season. So then going into my true junior year, basically, and from there I ended up being a Ray Guy semi-finalist my junior year, and then my last season, and we won the championship that year, the Mountain West Championship, and then my last season was pretty good, and now I'm just out here just training, just trying to get better. Also, I started training with Aaron my junior year of high school when I first went to a sailor camp, and I was just a soccer player out there just trying to see where I was at, basically. And then he called me over, and then we ended up training like a couple months later, and then progressing, changing my drop, changing my like my hands, and just making me more consistent. And it's honestly helped me so much. I've been coming to him ever since my junior year, and every time I'm back in town, he's really been a really good like mentor, friend, and coach, and it's been really helpful.
What was the first thing you did after your season ended?
First thing I did after my season ended, what did I do? Probably relaxed, honestly, because it was nice not having to wake up at 6 a.m. and have to go lift or be there for football. But I mean, it's definitely bittersweet being graduated and not having any more time left, more eligibility, because basically now like I find myself like missing it and I want to go back, but at the same time I know that there's bigger things out there and I can start and hopefully make it to the NFL. If not, maybe like a CFL or something like that. Just want to go as high as I can, shoot for the stars. Biggest improvement from year one to senior year, probably my consistency with hitting a bigger ball, and my rhythm, and basically just catching and going, and not like catching and stopping, playing with the ball and then going. I'd definitely say that has to be my biggest improvement, was just basically hang time and my op time, basically.
Did you sign with the agent?
I have signed with the agent. I signed with Derek Fox, who's also the agent for the Broncos punter and the Cowboys punter. So I'm pretty excited about that, and hopefully he can help me out a little bit with getting my name out there to some teams, and then pushing my film out, and just go from there.
Is there a football team you grew up as a fan with? Or?
Raider fan, big Raider fan. It's been a tough time being a Raider fan, but it's looking up a little bit. They show flashes, so hopefully next season when they're out in Vegas, they'll be a little bit better in that new stadium.
When was the last time you went to an NFL game?
Oh man, I was little. I was like probably like 6 to 8, and I went to a Raider San Diego Charger game, and it was actually in San Diego, and we were like around all these Charger fans, obviously, but like there's like all the Raiders fans got put in one like spot, and it was a crazy environment over there. The fans are a little different for the Chargers and the Raiders. They're a little more raunchy, I guess you could say.
What's your routine after a session?
So what I try to do after a session is just mainly focus on recovery, and I always try to at least foam roll for like 10 minutes, or I'll like drive to the gym after and like foam roll there and stretch a little bit. But today obviously wasn't my best day. It was pretty tough out there. There was times out there I really didn't even want to keep punting. But those days are always humbling, knowing that there's always something to do and always something to work on and get better at. And that's why I'm just gonna come out here tomorrow and hopefully just what I like to do is just like watch film of myself, like what I've done good, and just try to replicate that out here the next day, and then just do more drops and try to be as consistent as possible.
And what was your most memorable game?
So
this season? Or you know what? Once this season, and then we'll do one for.
So this
overall.
season was probably playing in the Coliseum, because growing up I was a big USC fan, and just playing in that stadium was just amazing. I had a really good game that game too. So that was probably my most memorable game this season. And then my whole career, there's probably two, because well, actually there's a couple. There's my first game against Nebraska, just because the atmosphere there. I didn't play very well, but the atmosphere there, just the 90,000 people, just packed stadium, that was insane. Playing in Alabama was amazing, because just the stadium, and like, of course it's Alabama. And then another one was playing in Minnesota, against Minnesota, and seeing their stadium and like how good of a team they are. And I also had a really good game then. And then probably my most memorable moment, my favorite one, is winning the Mountain West Championship. That was probably my most favorite moment at Fresno State.
Oh, so when did you start picking up football?
I started kicking and punting my freshman year of high school, because my dad told me like you should go just kick and just like make friends, because I went to a small private school and I was going to a public high school. So you should just go, honestly, be the kicker and just make friends, so when you go into school you know people. And I was like, okay, like why not? So I did that, and I did okay. And then my sophomore year, I just wanted to focus on soccer, so I didn't play football. And basically my junior year, my buddies told me, hey, like come back, because like we need a kicker. And I was like, you know, why not? And then I started getting like some letters from some colleges. I was like, oh, maybe I can actually like turn this into something. And then so my junior year I went to the sailor camp, and then that's when I met Aaron, my junior year. And then my senior year, I got offered by Dixie State, and then I got offered by a full ride to Dixie State, and I got a walk-on offer to Fresno State. I took the walk-on offer, and then now I am here.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. To continue along with this journey and watch this channel grow, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel.